Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it is Blood Angels versus Eldar. I'm going to be using some of the newer formations out of the Angel's Blade campaign supplement book. I'm taking on Shauns Eldar. He's got a little bit of his Eldar pitting up. He hasn't brought cheese, so don't worry, we have gone completely fluffy with both army lists. Almost. You'll see when you see his force. But I'm going to be trying out a couple of the new Blood Angels formations and see how they perform. A couple of people already left comments on the video versus the Wolfen to see how the Blood Angels would fare against the Eldar. So we don't know what game it's going to be. Let's have a quick look at the armies first though. Right, so here we go. This is 2,000 points of Blood Angels taking on Shauns Eldar. I'm running two of the new formations from the Angel's Blade supplement and a Baal Strike Force. So the Baal Strike Force, we've got Mephiston leading the charge, and the troop shot slot we have a unit of 5 scouts. That is not a missile launcher, it is just going to be a close combat weapon and bolt pistol. Unfortunately I haven't got a 5th model like that, so please excuse that. We've got a 5-man assault squad with 2 melter guns riding in a drop pod. We've got a 5-man tactical squad with a melter gun in a drop pod, and of course the compulsory elite choice, we've got the Furioso Dreadnought with frag cannon and heavy flamer in a drop pod. We're then running the Angels Intervention Orbital Strike Force. I think it's a mouthful, which is 3 Terminator units arrive from deep strike with a single roll, and of course they can charge or shoot twice. So for the Hammonators, that's going to be great. For the Claws, hopefully we can chew through some bikes or aspect warriors. Tactical Terminator squad, hopefully between the Flamer and the Stormbolter fire we can at least chew through a few others. Just a note with them as well, each of the drop pods does have a locator beacon, as does the tactical scout squad. We're then running a Lucifer Armoured Strike Force, which comprises of a Tech Marine, and he's got the servo harness, so he's got the plasma cutter and the flamer. We've got a Land Raider Redeemer with a multi-melter, and that has been upgraded to fast, free of charge, which is fantastic. We have 3 Predators. We've got a Baal Predator with Flamers, Flamestorm, and Stormbolter and Dozer Blade. We've got one with Heavy Bolters, Assault Cannon, Stormbolter and Dozer Blade. And then we've got a Las Pred with a Stormbolter and Dozer Blade. This guy gets overcharged engines free of charge, and that entire formation gains Scout, which is fantastic. So that is 2,000 points of hopefully fluffy Blood Angels taken on Shauns Eldar.
Hi, this is Sean here with these Eldar, face Harry's Blood Angels. I've got 2 HQs. I've got Eldred Ulthrin and a Farseer. They both have Guide, Executioner, Doom and Fortune, and Eldred also has Will of Assyrian. I've got a Hemlock Wraith Fighter with Invisibility, Dominate and Psychic Shriek. I've got 2 units of 5 Eldar Rangers. I've got 5 Warp Spiders with an Exarch and a Spinneret Rifle. I've got 7 Dark Reapers, all with upgraded missiles and an Exarch. I've got 6 Striking Scorpions and a Wave Serpent. The Exarch has the Power Claw. I've got a Sword and Board Wraith Knight. I've got an Avatar. I do realise this makes us unbound. I've got 6 Swooping Hawks with the Exarch with a Spinneret Rifle. And I've got 6 Jet Bikes that all have scatter lasers, although that isn't what you see.
Right guys, here we go after deployment, infiltrators and scout moves. Severe confusion. The Blood Angels and the Eldar are fighting over this Imperial bunker that's been blasting shells across this wasteland. And in the confusion, there is units scattered all over. We've got the Scout infiltrated here. A Land Raider is scouted forward. Some Scat Bikers have scouted back as it's hurtled across the Aegis defence line. A Wraith Knight is lumbering over the top of the bunker. We've got Baal Predator right on the doorstep of the Wraith Knight as well. Loads in reserve. We've got a unit of Rangers infiltrated here and up here, as well as the Wave Serpent scouting forward slightly with the Scorpions in. We've got the Spiders, we've got the Farseer and Eldrad with the 8 Dark Reapers in there. Sean's hoping to get reroll failed saves off. What's the power called? Fortune on those guys. He knows I'm coming in hot with drop pods. But yeah, it promises to be a brutal game, I think. We'll have to see what happens. But the mission that we're playing today, you can steal the objective numbers from your opponent. The Eldar markers are out. We've got objective 1, number 2, number 3. The Rangers are sat on down here. Number 6, these Rangers are on. Number 5 is in the middle of the craters. And number 4 back here in the monastery that the scouts are on. So, as it stands, Shaun currently has turn 1. Everything of mine is in reserve apart from the 2 Predators and the Land Raider. The Land Raider's got the Tech Marine and the Mephiston in there. We've got the scouts there as well. In reserve, Shaun has the Hemlock. Right, do I steal though, Shaun?
Probably.
Right, so here we go. Nope, that's a 3. So, Eldar, turn 1. Alright, turn 1 cards for Shaun. He's drew Domination, Assassinate, kill a character, and secure objective marker 2. Right, so moving phase, the Spiders have jumped across to help secure that objective over here, and the Wave Serpent with the Scorpions in is looking to secure objective 6. The Wraith Knight is charging up the centre. It's not going to be able to assault this turn, but Shaun wants to make sure it's in my deployment zone and making a mess of things. Meanwhile, the Bikers have stayed where they are. The scatter lasers are just within range, and you can just see 2 of these scouts here. I didn't realise, but Shaun actually had the Swooping Hawks held at the back there, and they've actually jumped straight off the table to come back in on turn 2. So that's it, very quick moving phase, but we're now moving on to the psychic phase. How many dice do you get, Shaun? 3 plus how many?
7, so 10.
Wow, 10. And I get 6. Let's have a look at the psychic powers Shaun is going to cast. Right, so first up, the Farseer is going to cast Fortune on the Wraith Knight, looking for, is it warp charge 2 or 1?
2.
2, so looking for 2 4 pluses. No,
Reroll.
Runes of the Farseer. Gets it off.
Twice.
That's 4 of your dice, yeah?
Yep, I've got 6 left.
You can have it.
Going to cast. Eldar's going to cast Guide on his own unit.
Yep. Goes off.
Twice.
You can have it.
And he's going to cast Fortune on his own unit.
Yep. Goes
Reroll these 3.
Oh, no. Has he got the runes as well?
Yep.
Oh, goes off twice. I will try and stop it with 6 dice.
No.
Close. Right, so shooting phase. The Dark Reapers are going to be taking shots with the Strength 8 missiles at the Baal Predator. So Shaun hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of Guide. That one's cocked.
That one's cocked.
For a 1 with the re-roll thanks to Guide.
No hit.
Ouch. Strength 8, front armor 13, so looking for 5s. That is 2 penetrating hits. 2 penetrating hits, and I've got a 5 up cover thanks to the Wraith Knight being in the way. Pass 1, fail 1. What happens? 1, so I'm shaking, which means I'm snap firing and I'm down to 2 hull points. Right, next up we've got the Scatter Bikers shooting into the Scouts. Shaun can only see 2, so he can only actually kill 2. Hitting on 3s. How many shots is that? 24 shots?
24, yeah.
Ouch.
4 misses, so 20 hits.
Wounding on 2s. That's
All of them. Oh,
so
19.
19. Right, I'm just going to roll a handful of dice and there you go. 2's dead. Right, so next up we do have the Star Cannon, Twinning Star Cannon and the Shuriken Cannon from the Wave Serpent coming across at the side armour of the Predator. So the red one's the Star Cannon twin linked. and strength 6 side armor of 11, so you're only needing 5s to glance. Ouch, there's a penetrating hit at AP 2 as well. So I do have a 5 up cover because of the foliage, which I pass. Right, so these rangers plus 3 from up here can actually all get line of fire in on this predator here. Right, so that is it for shooting. Not too much damage, thankfully, for turn 1, but I think turn 2 is going to hurt a lot more. We've got a morale check on the scouts, leadership 8, and of course they run. Oh, 2 inches. Fair enough. There we go. And Shaun, jetpack moves. Are the spiders jumping?
No.
No, but are the bikes?
Yes.
Yes, and how far are the bikes going?
9 inches.
So the bikes are going to jetpack?
6 inches.
6 inches now. So Shaun has conga lined the jet bikes there, as even with the Land Raider moving 12, it's still going to be out of range of them Flamestorm templates. I think Shaun's a bit scared of them. So, do you score any points? I don't think the Wraith Knight is within 3 inches of objective 2. You don't score domination, and you haven't killed a character because the Scout Sergeant is still there. Right, so Blood Angels turn 1, I have drew secure objective 3 behind enemy lines, which thank God for drop pods, and Kingslayer. That's going to be very difficult for me to get. Right, so the Furioso Dreadnought is going here. I want to make sure I can get a lot of damage in on this unit, hopefully. And it goes back 7 inches. It's probably going to land about there. We'll measure that up. Meanwhile, the Assault Squad is going to go there. So, did they scatter back though? Oh God, 8 inches straight back that way. Alright, so the Furioso's left out this drop pod, and the Furioso are within 12, so would get me behind enemy lines. The Land Raider is pushed forward 12 inches, still unfortunately out of range with them Flamestorm cannons. But hopefully the Furioso will get a couple of rends on these guys to start eating away at this unit. This unit is very dangerous, especially with Eldrad in there. We'll have to try and thin the squad out first. And we've also got some melter guns there and bow pistols to hopefully, if I get lucky, double out Eldrad. We've also got the las cannons from the las pred in the distance, and we've got the snap firing Baal Predator to hopefully pour everything we've got into this unit. Psychic Phaser don't have any witch fires, so Mephiston cannot do anything in there. His psychic powers I forgot to mention were actually Iron Arm, Endurance, Sanguine Sword, and of course Force. Right, so the frag cannon does cover the front 6 Dark Reapers, or 5 Dark Reapers and Eldrad. With being Assault 2 means that I get 12 dice to wound. Strength 6 AP dash Rendance. I'm hoping I get a lot of Rendance here, Shaun, so you don't get to re-roll those 3 armors.
Save them for. I get re-roll with 4. Oh, not cover saves.
Not if I rend.
Ignore me if not. Yeah.
There's a nice lot of rends. That is 4 rends. And then that is how many? 2, 4, 6, 7. So the 4 rends would actually kill 3 Dark Reapers, and then you'd have to take the rest on Eldrad or Lookout Sir. So you've got that many left. What's that? 6, 8. How many are you doing?
Do 5 at a time.
On Eldrad?
Yep.
3 up re-rollable. So he takes 1 wound so far. That was 5 out of
3 left.
Yep.
Passed.
And the last one
Passed.
passed. And next up, the Heavy Flamer template manages to cover 3. So wounding on average toughness of the 3 would be 3, so wounding on 2s. That's 2 more wounds on Eldrad, 3 up re-rollable. There we go, tanks it like a boss. So the next thing that we're going to do, Shaun, is the las pred is going to fire from across the battlefield to hopefully double Eldrad out. So I'm going to use the yellow one as the twin linked one. All hit. 2 wounds. I need you to feel.
2 Lookout Sirs first.
1 fail.
1 passes.
So
look out, sorry, the one that's on Eldar passes.
Yeah, and then you've got 4 cover on Dark Reaper, re-rollable.
Passes.
Cool. Right, next up we've got the Snapfire and Barrel Predator coming in at these guys. So, Snapfire and Twin-Linked Assault Cannon. That is 1 hit so far. Just the 1 hit, strength 6. Wow, doesn't wound. We've then got 6 heavy bolter shots. Nothing. And we've got a storm bolter. Nothing. We're going to do both storm bolters from the 2 drop pods, Shaun. All hit. Looking for majority toughness of the unit is 3. So that's 2 more wounds. Fine. Annoying. Right. Let's go with 3 bow pistols from the assault squad. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Passes them both. And then we're going to go 2 melter guns. Wow. Wow, and Shaun is letting out a small cheer there. Right, in that case, the only thing I'm going to do is Twin-Linked Assault Cannon from the Land Raider across at your bikers. It is strength 6, it does rend. Do you want to jink?
How many shots is it?
4, Twin-Linked.
AP4 normally?
AP4 normally.
I will risk it.
You're not going to jink?
No.
No. Twin-Linked. Strength 6, toughness 4. That is 3 wounds. So 1 dies. And then we've got the single shot from the multi-melter, which misses, of course. So 1, unfortunately, is not enough to kill the squadron. Right, so at the end of my turn, I don't score first blood. In fact, is Eldar fearless?
6 inches of avatar.
Of course, no wonder you hit him there. So the Land Raider is going to score me objective marker 2, which I will steal from Shaun. The drop pod, Furioso, and these Marines are within 12. So I get D3 points for behind enemy lines for 2 points, putting me at 3. Right, so Eldar turn 2. Shaun has now drew secure objective 1 in the place of me scoring objective marker number 2. He's still got Assassinate and Domination. Assassinate's not going to be hard, and to be honest, he can probably make Domination. However, you've got some reserve rolls. The Hawks are straight on, but you've also got the Hemlock coming on now as well. Nope. Right, so moving phase for the Eldar. The Wraith Knight is heading for that Las Pred. Shaun knows it's one of the only things I've got that's going to take this guy out, or at least damage him. So he's going for the las cannons. The Warp Spiders and the Scorpions in the Serpent have pulled forward this way. Meanwhile, the Hawks have landed here. We need to do the grenade pack, and Shaun's going to be going for the Scouts because it's AP4. Meanwhile, the Scat Bikers are moving across to take out the rear armour of the Dreadnought. But we've also got the Avatar staring down as well. And these guys are staying in the ruins, looking to use the Strength 5 AP3 missiles to take the Marines out here. So, Shaun is advancing very, very quickly, but we've got this to do here. So Shaun, straight on the Sergeant's head.
Yep.
And how far is the scatter? Ballistic skill 6.
1 inch, yeah.
So 1 inch, still going to hit all 3. Strength 4 is it?
Yeah, strength 4 AP4 nose cover, so 4's to kill.
Yep. Oh, it doesn't kill him, but it is barrage.
Kills 2.
I believe. So, if it's on the centre, we would have to do 1 lookout 6. It would have scattered onto the missile launcher guy. No, so it kills the Sergeant, scoring Shaun Assassinate. Right, so morale check for that guy. And he runs, again, 11 inches, so probably back to about here. Right, so sight phase, Shaun still has, what is it?
7 on the board.
7 on the board plus 5. This is going to be nasty. So this is for Fortune from the Farseer on his own unit. And he gets it off. If I deny it, then Eldrad's probably going to go for it. But you know what? I have to. Not denied. That's a shame. So, what's next? Right, so Shaun's not doing what we thought. He's actually going to use Eldrad to cast Fortune on the Avatar. And he doesn't get it, but he gets to reroll, and it goes off. Right, so the Farseer is going for guide on his own unit now on the Dark Reapers to make mincemeat of that assault squad. And he gets it off on 2, can't stop it, and you've got 1 dice left.
Executioner on these. Which he gets off.
Right, so Executioner is 3 wounds, flesh bane.
Yeah, 3 hits of flesh bane, yeah. But it's AP dash. So you've got 3 saves.
3 armor saves, 3 up armor. Wow, kills the front 2.
No, it hits the guy.
Right, so those 2 failed wounds kill the lead guy. The next one takes 2 wounds at flesh bane. That's 2 wounds on him, which he dies, and the next one takes 1. And he's fine. So they're now going to need a morale check. Wow, really? 12 inches. Yeah. Right, so the 5 rangers up here have got line of fire on the 3 fleeing assault marines. That's 5 shots, Shaun, with sniper rifles. Ouch, only 2 hits.
1 on the sergeant.
Precision shot. I believe. Oh yeah, the sergeant is there. Beaky is still alive. So on Beaky, no wound. On the other guy, no wounds. Which means, I believe you said that the Dark Reapers are now going to target them.
8 shots.
Strength 5, AP 3. Hitting on 2s. And I believe he got guide off.
Yes.
Ouch. Do you know what? I'm going to go to ground as well because I've got cover save because of the drop pod, and I'm going to go to ground for the +1.
4.
4, so that'll get me a 4 cover save on 4 dice. And I make them. Right, so the Avatar is going to shoot at the Furioso Dreadnought. Ballistic skill stupid, so 2's re-rolling. I believe that's a hit. What ballistic skill is he?
10.
Yeah, that's insane. It is Melter, front armor 13, strength 8.
Yeah.
In the 5, there's a pen, AP 1.
Yep. So I took this.
Boom.
Boom.
But how far does it go? I think it can only hurt the Avatar anyway. 5 inches.
Yeah.
I think Eldrad is out of range. So do I hurt the Avatar on a 6? That's cocked.
No.
Nope. Right, so the Wave Serpent is going to shoot the Star Cannon and the Scatter. No. Right, the Wave Serpent is going to shoot the Star Cannon and the Shuriken Cannon at the side armour of the Shaken Batreps. Star Cannon first, twin linked. Both miss. Both hit, needing 5s. Nothing. And then the Shuriken Cannon, 3 shots. 2 hits, needing 5s. There's a single glance, it's down to 1 hull point. Right, so the Warp Spiders are going to battle focus forward to get within range of the Battle Predator. Shaun's just rolled the 6 for his run move, and then he's going to have a number of shots coming in at side armour. Right, so we've got the Death Spinners coming in at the side armour of that. That's 10 shots, Shaun.
X-Arc first with his spinning rifle.
Yep.
Both hit. It's strength 6, so 5s and 6s. That's cocked.
It is cocked, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then 8 shots from the other guys.
Hitting on 2s.
And then looking for 5s. 1 pen. And it is at AP 1, I believe. So does it explode?
No, I think it only makes it only gets wounded in the AP 1.
Okay.
So it's just a wreck.
I'll edit that out. So with that, the Battle Predator is now a smoking wreck. I believe next up, Shaun, we've got the Sun Rifle from the Hawk X-Arc on there. Just do that one first, as it'll probably kill the scout.
Or hits 1-5 to kill.
1-5 and he's gone. You know what? I'm going to go to ground.
He's dead 3 times.
3 6-ups. Oh, so close. So very close. Shaun has scored first blood thanks to killing the Dreadnought, but that's 3 units gone on that 1 turn. I think the only thing you've got left to fire, I believe, is the bikes, but I think you want to turbo boost them.
I do, yeah.
Right, so Shaun has turbo boosted the bikers over to here, and they're going to assault jump as well. That is 4 plus 4, that is another 8 inches. So next up we've got the Wraith Knight charging in at the Las Pred. It's going to make it anyway, Shaun, so Hammer of Wrath front armor 13. That is a penetrating hit. Your AP or hammer rat's AP dash, so that's down to 1. Weapon, stunned, right? And then you've got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, master crafted. And I can safely say we're probably dead here. Yeah, boom. And even if it explodes, it can't hurt the Wraith Knight. So that is another Blood Angel tank gone up in smoke.
It does explode, so it removes.
Fair enough. There we go. Right, so Shaun doesn't score objective marker 1, however he does steal my objective marker 3. He gets Assassinate for killing the scouts and First Blood, putting the score at 3-3 after Eldar turn 2. Right, Blood Angel turn 2, we've still got Kingslayer, we drew Secure Objective 1, which the drop pod is on. Shaun also has that, so that guarantees me 2 points at the end of my turn. Purity through Bloodshed, I have to kill something in the assault phase. So if my Terminators come in, I might be able to do it. On a 3+, of course. Shaun letting out a sigh of relief. And does my other drop pod come in? Does my Baal Predator come in? Yes, and it outflanks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I choose. Oh yeah!
You choose.
I choose. So see those bikers? See those bikers, Shaun?
You're gonna die.
Yeah. Right, so of course moving phase, the Baal Predator outflanking is going to be torching these guys. We've already templated it up. I can get 4 with the Flame Storms, and I can get, was it 3 and then 2 with the Heavy Flamers?
Yeah, it's 9 overall.
Yeah, so not too bad there. The only other movement that we've got is the Land Raider past its difficult terrain, and Mephiston and the Tech Marine have jumped out. I kind of want to kill the Avatar, but I also want to kill Eldrad for Kingslayer. Anyway, Psychic Phase. I get 3 + 5 dice, which means I've got some handy stuff. Gonna put 4 into Endurance. I get it on 2.
What does that do?
It gives me 4 + Feel No Pain and Eternal Warrior.
Try to do that.
Okay, how many dice?
7.
Ouch.
Denied.
Denied. Never. Right, in that case, I'm gonna go for Force with 3. And I get it on 1. Do you want to deny Force?
Yep.
Denied. Wow. Sanguine Sword. Don't get it. So what an abysmal Psychic Phase. Mephiston not doing what he needs to do. Right, so we're going to start down here with the Flame Storm cannon. It was 4 with the Flame Storm.
Yep.
Killing on 2s. Wow, only 2. Which means the Flamer will actually only hit 3 altogether. That is 2 wounds, which you get your 3 up armor for. 1 more dice. The Heavy Flamer 1 would clip the Ranger. Toughness 3.
Yes.
Strength 5, which will kill him. And then I've got a Storm Bolter. Because I move 6 inches, I can fire everything. So a single Storm Bolter at your jet bikes as well. 2 hits, 2 wounds, and 1 more dies. Right, morale check for them because I haven't got much else to shoot. And he runs 3d6. Come on, off the board. There we go. Not bad at all. That Baal Predator, how many points is that jet bike unit?
167, but there was only 1 dead.
There was. He's about 145, so...
Probably done his points here.
Yeah. These guys in the middle, unfortunately, are out of range of everything. They're, like, just stuck there. Like I'm going to snap fight and give you that free movement.
Yeah.
No. Right. We will have Mephiston and the Tech Marine. I've done this wrong. The Tech Marine should have fired his Flamer. Oh well. Mephiston will fire his Plasma Pistol at Eldrad. Hits. Wounds. Fortune. Takes another wound. He's down to 1.
I think he's got 3 wounds. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. I think it's 3.
Okay, well the Tech Marine is now going to fire his Plasma Pistol.
Yep.
Hits. Wounds, 3 up, re-rollable, invuln.
Look out, sir. Passed. Passed.
That should cover save.
Passed.
Which he then passes. Yeah. Right, we're now going to have a single multi-melter shot coming in at Eldrad's unit from the Land Raider, and that's a hit. That is a wound.
Look
3
out,
up. Look out, sir. Yeah. 4. Rerollable. No, so it kills a Dark Reaper. We're then going to use Power of the Machine Spirit to fire the assault cannon at the Avatar. Twin linked, 1 miss. Wounding on 4s, because I believe your toughness 6.
Yep.
That is 1 past his armor save, because assault cannon is only AP 4. We're then going to have 2 Stormbolter shots from the drop pods at Eldrad's unit. 3 hits, wounding on 3s, that is 2.
Look what it says.
So 1 on a Dark Reaper, 1 on Eldrad, re-rollable.
Eldrad. Passed.
So that's 2 Dark Reapers dead, Shaun passing that invulnerable save on Eldrad after failing that lookout, sir. So, they don't need a morale check, and that is it for shooting phase for me. I've got nothing else to fire. So Shaun, Mephiston is now going to charge.
Yep, they will overwatch. The only people that can overwatch are the Farseers. So, no hits.
No hits. And Mephiston's charge distance, 6 inches, 3 up, -2 and 1 inch to the wall. So that should get him exactly base to base. Right, so Mephiston's more than an inch away from the wall, and Eldrad isn't touching the wall on the other side. So 6 is a fail. I do need a 7. So reroll thanks to Fleet, and that's a fail. So a bad roll of dice there for the Blood Angels. We score secure objective 1 twice. We steal 1 from Shaun. I was hoping to get Kingslayer and Purity through Bloodshed for taking out the entire squad there with Mephiston. That would have been 3 units if I'd made it. The problem we've now got is there's an Avatar coming in. I've got nothing to stop him from killing this. Not good at all. So the score is 5 points to 3. I should have had a lot better turn there. Right, so Eldar turn 3, Shaun has drew Combined Strike, kill something in the shooting, psychic and assault phase. He's got secure objective 3 and he's got Legacy of Sorrow. Secure objective 3 is over here, so he's going to grab that, no problem. Reserve rolls for the Hemlock. Does the Hemlock come in? No, again. Right, so movement phase, the Hawks have leapt up into action. They're going to be planting some grenades on that Land Raider, I reckon. The Avatar has come across looking to have a piece of Mephiston and the Tech Marine, whilst Mephiston is not powered up. Put the Wraith Knight hurtling back over after he's made it across the table and he's heading his way back. And I think the Spiders here are probably looking to take out this assault squad. Meanwhile, back at this side, the Dark Reapers have moved around to put Eldrad at the back so that he's not going to take any fire. So, Psychic Phase, Shaun has 7 plus 2, puts him at 9. I have 5. Right, so the Farseer first of all is going to be casting Fortune on his own unit with 5 dice, goes off.
3 times, I will leave
3
that.
times, I've got 5 dice. No, you can have it.
Then Eldrad's going to cast it on the
Avatar.
Move on these.
Yeah.
Gets off 4 times.
I'm going to have to try and stop that. Close, but no cigar. Right, so 4 Rangers firing straight down into the Marines hidden behind the smoke there. So, sniper rifles hitting on 3s. Them Rangers cannot shoot, mate.
No, I never ever do well with my Rangers.
What's next, the Spiders?
Yeah, the Spiders will shoot at them.
Yeah, so 8 shots for the normal guys first of all, hitting on 2s. Wow, wounding on 2s, 6s are AP 1. There's an AP 1, and how many armor saves?
4.
4. And that kills another one, so there's 1 melter gun left. Next up.
Exarch.
Yep. Reroll the 1 to a 6.
No to 1 again.
Okay.
That's
Spinneret rifle automatically kills due to being AP1. Right, so the Avatar is shooting that melter gun at the Tech Marine first of all.
Hits.
Hits.
2's to kill.
Yep. Look out, sir, onto Mephiston. Looked out, and then Mephiston will take a wound, so Mephiston is down to 2 wounds. Right, so Star Cannon from the Wave Serpent straight at Mephiston. 2 hits. Toughness 5.
3's.
2 wounds. 4, that's 1 rend. Oh, it's all AP2 anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's AP2 Star Cannon.
2 4 cover saves. And Mephiston's dead. Wow, that's Slayer the Warlord. Right, so with that, Mephiston is slain. We've still got the Shuriken Cannon firing at the same unit. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, 2s even, but that's 1 2 armor save, which he passes. Right, 2 Dark Reapers using the Strength 8 Starshot missiles at this drop pod here. 1 hit. Right, so that roll there, meaning a glance on the armour of that drop pod. Right, so the Swooping Hawks, one of them is going to chuck a haywire grenade. And that's a hit. Haywire on the Land Raider. And that is a glance. So the Land Raider is down to 3 hull points. Right, so charges, we've got a couple. The Wraith Knight is going to charge the drop pod. The Avatar is going in for the Tech Marine. And the Hawks are going for the Land Raider. So, Shaun, the Wraith Knight's going first. That's an 8-inch charge. That is going to make it across to there. Is he base strength 10?
Yes.
So, Hammer of Wrath first of all, needing a 2. That is a pen. I'm open topped. Nope, so that just stuns and it's down to 1. You've got 5 attacks, you're going to kill it.
Yes.
Mastercrafted on 1. So, unless you roll 3 1s here, I'm dead. Yeah.
So it's 3 pens basically. On a 5 it blows up.
Can't do anything.
You can hurt these.
Fair enough.
No, it doesn't blow up.
Okay. The Avatar's charging in. Meanwhile, I've got 2 guns to overwatch with. The Tech Marine can fire 2 because of his servo harness. So first of all, I'm not going to use the Flamer because the Avatar's immune.
Yep.
I'm going to use a Plasma Pistol first, which misses, and a Rapid Fire Bolt Gun. With 1 hit. And no wounds due to being toughness 6. And I'll tell you, do you know what?
Charge.
It's, yeah. How many attacks do you got on the charge? 6?
6. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah. And please roll 3 1s now. There we go, Tech Marine's dead. Yeah, so consolidate. How far do you consolidate? 6 inches. So he's going to go pretty much wherever he wants. And then the Hawks are going to make it in regardless, Shaun, so that's 6 attacks with haywire grenades. And if anyone questions why we're doing 6 attacks, we're not playing with the FAQ, because it's stupid. And Shaun agrees. We also agree that the footprint for the drop pod doors is stupid. So we're not playing them.
Those 2 rolls definitely are stupid.
Right, so hitting on 3s. Yeah. I think I've got a dead Land Raider now. Yeah, can't explode it because it's AP dash,
yep.
Or AP4 rather, but that is 1 dead Land Raider, and the Hawks don't get to consolidate because it is a vehicle. So Shaun killed 2 things in the assault phase. He killed the Marines in the shooting phase, which means he does get combined strike. He killed the Sergeant here for Legacy of Sorrow as well. Right, so Shaun also scores secure objective 3 down here, giving him a minimum of 3 more points, but combined strike is worth D3 for 1 point, so that puts Shaun at 6 to my 5?
Yeah.
Yep, so, can the Blood Angels make it back? All I have on the table is a drop pod and a Bile Predator in the distance, so let's have a look at what cards I draw for turn 3. So I've drew no prisoners, which is completely destroy a unit. So reserves, drop pod is in. The one I need, Terminators, are in. Thank God. Right, so thanks to this drop pod still having a locator beacon, these Terminators are going to deep strike here and shoot twice. That heavy flame are going to cut straight through those Hawks. And the Hammernator is going to land here and of course charge the Avatar and try and get rid of him. It's going to be hard to get rid of him, but hopefully we can do enough damage. And meanwhile, these guys are going to be charging Eldrad and the Dark Reapers. I've then got the tactical drop pod that's going to drop in here and hopefully melter that Wave Serpent. Direct hit, fantastic, should be able to get round to the side. Right, so the Bile Predator has moved, it's going to torch the Rangers at this side, and the Tactical Marines are hopefully going to pop this Wave Serpent, and as I said, the Terminators are hopefully going to make a bit of a mess of this side, but we've got to avoid that guy. I would have ideally preferred the Claws to go after the Spiders, but with Mephiston failing the charge against these and then being cut down by the Avatar, we really need to take out Shaun's psychic powers and stop his enhancements. So, first of all, we've got a melter gun at the rear armour of the Wave Serpent. Are you jinking?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And then we've got 4 bolter shots. All hit, looking for 6s to glance. Wow, that's 2 glances.
2 forwards.
Yep. Wow. Didn't expect that.
I expected to die, but from the melter.
Definitely. Right, so Flamestorm Cannon here, 4 hits on the Rangers. And then we go out to the Rangers dead. Right, so this unit gets to fire twice. You have to fire the whole unit, I believe, before you can then fire the weapons a second time. So the first heavy flame shot is going to hit 5 Hawks altogether. So killing on 3s, 2s even, because it's strength 5. It's only 5, and you have got the Exarch there though, Shaun.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Yep. The Exarch alive.
Exarch's alive on 2 wounds. We're then going to have the Storm Bolters. That's 8 Storm Bolter shots, hitting on 3s. So that's a couple of hits there. Wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounds on the Hawk. And 2 3s cuts him down. They only got to fire them once. Never mind. The Storm Bolters have got nothing else to fire at them, really. Although, you know what? This Storm Bolter will fire at this unit. 2 hits. 1 wound. Fortune. No, so the Farseer would take a single wound, dropping him to 2 wounds. Right. Charging. These Terminators are going to charge at your Dark Reapers and the Farseer and Eldrad.
Overwatch.
So 2 Shuriken Pistol shots. Miss. And I need, I believe it's 3 plus minus 2.
Yeah, so
5, 6 inches to make it in, or 5 because they're on the wall.
it'll be 6 because you need the one to move slightly because you're not touching.
Yeah, cool.
They're in.
7, mix them in, and then these guys, they're going to be in.
Yeah,
But you get Overwatch, yeah. And you miss. So Hammernator's and these guys are in. Let's see what this formation is made of. Right, so Eldrad is going to get the swing first. 2 attacks from Eldrad. What's his weapon skill?
5.
Okay, that's 1 hit, yeah. Fleshbane. Don't roll a 1. Fine. Farseer.
No hits.
Weapon skill 4.
5.
3 would hit, I'm only weapon skill 4.
Minus 8, sorry. 1 wound.
That's a 3, that's fine. So I've then got
2
Dark Reapers, of course.
They're not going to do anything good.
Miss. Right, I've got 15 attacks from these. They've got 2 each base, plus 1 each for a pair of specialist weapons.
Right, okay.
It's not 4 attacks each, unfortunately, but hopefully 15 with Shred should do the job. And I'm not at strength 5 because I don't get bonus thanks to Disordered Charge, so I'm hitting majority weapon skill there is 4.
5. There's 2
5s, 2 4s.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm hitting on 4s, which isn't, it's not a bad roll.
It's not at all.
However, you've got Fortune, and we're going to have to do this slowly. Now, I'll do wound you on 3s. Re-rolling thanks to Shred. Oh. There's 2 more there as well. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds. You're going to have to do these 2 at a time on the Farseer, Shaun. Because the Farseer is closest.
The Farseer there, yep. Pass them both, so that's 7 to go. Reroll that one. Pass them both, so 5 to go. Reroll that one.
Wow.
Could die here. Yep, he died.
Farseer goes, and then 1 Dark Reaper. So that's not bad. Unfortunately, he is fearless because the avatar's there. But I've done it in this order for a reason. Because now, he's fearless at the end of this combat, which means you can't shoot me in your turn.
Why would I be able to shoot anyway?
Well, because that.
Oh, because you can come up with him, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought you meant Eldar couldn't shoot you.
No. Meanwhile, down here, the avatar, how many attacks? 5?
5 base, yeah.
Hitting on 3s. 2s.
Yep.
Followed by 3 up arm, 3 up invulnerable. 2 die. That's not good. Which means I've only got 6 attacks back, but I'm hitting on 5s. So I'm only weapon skill 4. That's 3. That is strength 8, so that's 3 wounds, 5 up re-rolling because of fortune. And he's dropped 2 wounds, drops him to 3. So that's not too bad. Could have gone better, but it's not too bad. So I only actually killed a single unit there. Killed 1 here in the shooting phase for no prisoners. That only actually gets me 2 so far. We even killed the Hawks, that makes it 3. So I believe I do get D3 for no prisoners. I don't get Kingslayer yet. Purity through bloodshed. I killed the Farseer in the assault phase. So things could have gone slightly better. We could have gotten Kingslayer and Purity through bloodshed for an extra 2 D3 during that turn had we made it through. And Shaun hadn't passed that many saves on his Farseer with fortune. We do, however, get D3 for no prisoners. So I was on 5 points. This one puts me up to 6 plus D3. Oh, is that 1 or cocked?
I can't see. You can see what it is, but I will let you re-roll that. Because it is cocked.
So re-rolling for no prisoners for 2 points puts me up to 8. Right, so Eldar turn 4, Shaun has drew Supremacy, no prisoners, and Blood and Guts. Right, so the Hemlock has come screeching on from that end of the table and is looking to Vector Dance and then drop some nice templates down conveniently on my bunched up Terminators, so Shaun's Hemlock's staying off until this point, doing him a massive favour. The Wraith Knights coming in to hopefully kill these Clawed Terminators before they kill Eldrad. Yeah. Yep. And the Scorpions have jumped out of here looking to hopefully do a little bit of damage to these Marines before they do damage to them, and of course the Warp Spiders looking to lend support with them as well. Right, so second phase, Shaun has 4 for Eldrad, plus 2 for the Hemlock now that it's on, plus 3. Right, so Shaun has got a plan to try and keep Eldrad alive. The Hemlock is going to cast Invisibility because it's just within 24 inches.
Gets it off twice.
I
can't re-roll anything.
I've got a lot of attacks, I've got 15 attacks, but your Wraith Knight's going to probably kill me first. No, you can have that.
So he has fortune on himself. Which he gets off 3 times.
I'll try and stop it. Nope. And that is it, so let's move on to shooting. Right, so the Hemlock is going to use the D-Scythe to target the Sergeant's head, which will get all 5. Is that 2-inch scatter?
Yep, 2 inches this way, so it'll be like that.
1.
2 possibly.
Second shot. Straight on the Sergeant's head again. That's going to be way off, yeah. So that was 1 Terminator, which is all Shaun needs to get him off there.
So 3 up. It's a 6.
It's a 6. 6 on the D-Scythe only counts as D3 wounds though. So I were 5 up invulnerable. Right, so 4 up cover. Makes it. Like a boss. So shooting next. These guys over here, the Warp Spiders. 3 of them within range, was it?
Yeah, one of them's the X-Outlaw, so the 2 normal guys.
Yep.
Sorry. All hit.
Yep.
2 is the wound, 6 is rending. No rends, but 4 3-ups.
All fine, and now the X-Arc.
We go for that for a 6. No, so 1 wound. which it does. It's AP1.
Which is the boy guy.
5 up save.
Oh yeah, for being in. And he makes it.
Now, these are going to fire up.
Shuriken pistols, how many is that?
5.
6?
5 originally because he talks about a bit of ballistic skill.
No, he does not. He's not in the formation.
Yeah, but it still has +1 ballistic skill there.
He does, sorry.
So 3 hit. Then the XR hits. 4 is the wound, 6 is rending. 1 save.
Fine.
Star cannon.
Yep. Snap shooting.
1 hit.
1 hit, yeah. 2s. 1 dead.
Shouting cannon. No hits.
No hits. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, so Assault Phase, the Wraith Knight is going to make it in because he's got moved through cover, so he's not slowed and he's only an inch away. So Hammer of Wrath, Shaun. That is a wound. That is a 2+ armor save. So the Wraith Knight has 5D attacks.
Weapon skill 5, what are you? 4, sorry.
4 so hitting on 3s. Master crafted, oh
Hitting
god.
4, sorry. I'm on the weapon skill 4.
He's initiative 5, my bad.
3 hits.
3 hits, yep, strength D.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. 5 up in run. Nope. I don't mind killing 1 if I'm going to roll an armor save of a 1.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. Now, we've then got Eldrad, 2 attacks.
Both hit.
Both hit Fleshbane.
Both wound.
It's a 5, and I can't see the other one.
It's a 4, it's fine.
Okay. Then you've got 1 Dark Reaper.
Yep. Misses.
Misses. So I've then got a lot of attacks back. Right, so I've got 12 attacks back with the Lightning Claw guys that can only hurt Eldrad, and I need to kill him, so hitting on 6s.
Yep.
Nothing, not a bean.
Why win by?
Horrible. Yeah, you win by 1. So leadership, I fail, and I would run. Yeah, do you catch me? Initiative 5.
Yep.
You'd catch us because I can't go away. Initiative 4.
So you stay where we are.
Right, so then you've got the Avatar round there at the Terminators. 5 attacks now.
Hitting on 3s.
1 miss. Running on 2s.
3.
3 ups. Lose 1 more, which means I've then only got 6 attacks back. I think there's only 3 hammers left.
Yep.
6 attacks back, hitting on 5s. 1. Strength 8.
Isn't it 2 each?
Yep.
You rolled 6 attacks.
Yeah, there's 3 left.
There's 2 left. I killed 2 last time.
Oh. Right, so 4 attacks back now that I've lost another Hammernator. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Take a wound.
Shaun doesn't have Fortune off on the Avatar that time, so hopefully we can maybe make it out of there. But 1 wound apiece, that's tie combat there. Right, so actually we forgot, going back to initiative 1, we do have the stomp moves from the Wraith Knight. So we get D3 stomp, Shaun. Oh
3.
no.
I want to go
Stripping his head for 3.
3 there, then flip that way for 2 there, and then keep it there.
Okay.
So 4 on them, 2 on them.
Yep. Right, so first template on the 3 claw guys. What strength is it? 1, it does nothing. Second template was on 1 claw and 1 hammer. Remove. And then the third template now doesn't hit anything.
No.
Right, so that does mean that that lone Terminator guy through there now loses combat by 1. That's a pass morale check. So let's have a look at what cards Shaun scores. Right, so at the end of Eldar turn 4, Shaun doesn't score any points. He holds this objective and he holds this one in the middle, but I hold 1 with the Terminators back there, and I hold 1 with the Battle Predator at this side. He also didn't destroy a unit in the assault phase. Right, so going into Blood Angels turn 4, I've got Kingslayer, Witch Hunter, and Secure Objective Marker 4. I need to get Kingslayer and Witch Hunter to push ahead. Those last 2 turns not going my way. I could have really gotten ahead with those D3 victory points on each turn. Right, so very quick turn now for the Blood Angels. The Bar Predator has moved forward 12 inches past its difficult terrain. It's going to hopefully torch some Scorpions. And the Tactical Squad will shoot the Melter Gun at the Wave Serpent and then charge it. Terminator's over there, unfortunately locked in combat. I need the Hammer-Nators to get through Eldrad, but with the Wraith Knights still stuck in combat, I don't think I'm going to do it. And the Terminators back here are going to need to run to this objective. They do need a 3-inch run to make it. Of course. Of course. Right, so shooting single Melter Gun shot at your Wave Serpent.
I will not.
Okay. That is a hit. Front armor 12. That is a pen.
And a 2 up becomes a glance.
Yep. But it was his last hull point, wasn't it?
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't drink it, my fault. I forgot about that.
Fair enough. I'd have charged it with Furious Charge at strength 5. I probably would have gotten through, as I would have had 9 attacks between those guys. Right.
What's got 5 up in front, Harry?
Oh, Hollowfield. Of course. Of course, Sean. Cheesy Eldar, that's what it is.
I can't do anything about the dice.
Look at what you did to me. You broke me dice and cards. You broke them.
You borrowed some of my Hollowfields, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, say hi to Liam, everyone. He's brought Sean's cheese with him. Right, so, Flamestorm Cannon at those guys. How many is there? 6?
6, yeah, you're going to get all 6.
Yep, and I will double out the XR because it's strength 6. Dead.
Yeah.
The Flamestorm Cannon also hits the front armour of the Wave Serpent.
Yep.
That does nothing, and the Heavy Flamer, of course, can't do anything. So, charges, those guys are going to charge, they're going to be in.
Yep.
So, number of attacks, the Sergeant is going to have 3, and then 2 each for the other guys there as well. That's going to be 9 attacks, hitting on 3s. It's cocked. So 3 misses. Just need a 5 or a 6 to get a glance thanks to Furious Charge. 1 glance. Don't pass it. Don't. Cheesemonger. Cheesemonger. Look, your army is yellow like cheese. Your dice are yellow like cheese.
Your dice rolls are cheese.
Yes.
Although my list isn't as bad as it could have been.
And I'm gonna say even your t-shirt is cheese.
Nah.
That's not the way they got beat about on Saturday.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Westfield third in the league, you're set bottom.
Now, children.
Still above you.
Now, Sunderland versus Newcastle, boys. Keep it out of this house, there's no football in here. Right, rest of combats. Let's move on to this and get this worked out. Right, so the Avatar at the Lone Hammer-Nator. 5 attacks hitting on 3s. Oh crap.
2s. 4.
4 3-ups. Oh, single 2. So the Avatar makes it out of combat. And then,
Consolidate?
yep. 2 inches.
I'm just going to go that way.
You've then got 5 attacks from the Wraith Knight.
4. 4 base.
4, sorry, my bad. Hitting on 4s, Master Crafted.
Just 2 hits.
2 hits, strength D. 2 5-up invuns. Pass 1, fail 1. You've then got, what's his name? Eldrad. 2 hits.
2 ups.
Fine. 1 Dark Reaper. Hits. Wounds. Fine. I now have 6 attacks back on Eldrad's unit. Come on. 1 hit, cocked. 2 hits. Because you did get invisibility off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Reroll that one. That's 2 at AP 3. Did you get Fortune off?
Yep.
It's hitting these both on Eldrad.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Stomps.
Yep.
D3 straight on top of them 2.
3.
Just roll the 3 dice, mate. So 1 does nothing, 2 at strength 6, so that's 4 wounds.
4
2-ups. Fine. So I do lose by 1.
Yep.
And I stay around. That is not bad at all. I think I actually have stubborn.
Oh well.
I think that's one of the new rules.
Stayed anyway.
Did that yeah, the Hammer-Nator stayed anyway. So that is the end of my turn. I don't score Kingslayer, I don't score Witch Hunter, I don't score Objective 4. I'm hanging on. I am, what, 8-7 is it?
Yeah. You didn't score anything.
I didn't score a single thing. So yeah, let's move on to Eldar, turn 5. Right, so Eldar moving phase. Shaun still has the same cards, which are Blood and Guts, No Prisoners and Supremacy, and he's trying to make a stamp on it, knowing that this possibly could be the last game turn. So the Hemlock has sped over to this side of the table to take out the Baal Predator. The Spiders are staying within 3 inches of this objective and looking to take out the Tactical Marines there. The Avatar probably coming to kick a drop pod. Yep. Meanwhile over this side, nothing is here, but the Wave Serpent has moved off and Shaun is going to flat out to steal objective marker 4 from me. Meanwhile down here, these guys have moved back ever so slightly just to get line breaks. So Shaun really wants to move ahead with them points, and he's got the perfect opportunity to do it here. So Psychic Phase, Shaun, how many dice do you get?
I get 6 plus 6.
Ouch, that's going to be not nice at all. And let me guess, invisibility on Eldrad.
How do you know?
Because you're going to deny me Slay the Warlord and Kingslayer and Witch Hunter.
Yeah.
So,
Do it all 5 times.
how many perils? Just the one?
My perils, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and stop that. In fact, you know what? Sorry. 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Perils? There's 2.
I believe that might be forget some power and warp charge. Let's have a quick look in the rulebook. Right, so it is a single glance and hit with no saves allowed, and forget a random power. So 5 and 6 is invisibility, 3 and 4 will be dominate, and 1 and 2 will be psychic shriek. Invisibility, typical on the turn that you get it off.
Yeah.
Right, what is next for the psychic phase? Lewis gets Fortune on Eldrad.
How'd you guess?
Because you're going to deny me Kingslayer, Slay the Warlord, and Witch Hunter.
This is from Eldrad. 3 times, so that's off.
And I can't stop it. I should have maybe gone for that one
Now,
instead of
Eldrad's
doing
going
this.
to cast Guide on.
Oh god.
Doesn't get it up, we will reroll.
Yep.
And he gets it off.
Wow, fantastic. So, shooting phase now. And how horrible is this going to be? Straight on the Baal Predator?
Yep.
Cool. So, direct hit because of ballistic skill 4.
The second one.
Direct hit, so 2d3. Sorry, D table -1, so 3 to 6 doing. Oh, a 6 counting as just D3 hull points. 1, but it is a penetrating hit.
At AP 2.
Yep. Boom. How far does it explode though? Because you can kill me tactical marines. 3 inches, it will get 1.
Wound them on a 4.
Yep.
It doesn't wound them.
No problem, but the Baal Predator is now exploded. Right, so the Avatar shooting is Melter at the drop pod.
It hits.
That's a hit, 2d6. That's
5 plus
5.
8, so 13.
Yep, that's a pen, AP1 plus open topped.
3 to this.
Kaboom. How far does that explode?
2
2 inches, not going to hit anything, but that's that pod gone now as well. And Shaun is clearing his path across the table. What is
I'm
next?
going to fire into them.
Yep, so that's 8 shots with the Death Spinners.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
All hit. 2s to wound.
6 is AP1. Oh, yeah.
4.
Cover saves though.
Yeah, 4, 5 ups first.
Past 2s. 2s left. How many more wounds?
3.
3 more. 3 up armor. And they survive. So the last 2 guys at the back. Oh, the melter gun goes.
There's also the XR.
Yeah. Fantastic. 2 hits.
1 wound. 1
Hit
5
AP1,
up.
5 up cover. Passes it. Anything else shooting at them?
Nothing else can, I don't believe.
Morale check. And their pass that is 8.
He's got a turbo boost. Can you do him so he's facing like that?
Yep.
So he's on that and he's within 12 inches of the table edge.
Of course he is. And I believe that is it for shooting.
Yes.
Let's finish this combat up. Right, so the Wraith Knight first at the 2 Terminators. Hitting on 4's Mastercraft, that's only 1 hit.
2.
Sorry, my bad, yep. That's 2 hits. So in D, 2 D3 wounds, 5 ups. Pass them both.
Pass them.
Wow. Eldrad.
No hits.
Misses. Meanwhile, I get 6.
Dark Reaper.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Hits.
Yeah.
Wounds.
Really?
He kills one.
Really? We'll take the one that is not the Captain Steve model. Captain Steve, even though he's not a captain in this game, is surviving. He needs to kill Eldrad, hitting on 6s. Oh.
2 hits.
3s. Re-rolling because of shred.
2, 3.
Come on. Oh, so close. Stomp. D3. 2. 2 strength 6, wounded on 2s.
1 to 0.
And he survives.
You do.
Lose by 1, but I'm stubborn in the formation. I stay. So not too bad. So Shaun, what points do you score?
I get 1 point for no prisoner.
For killing, hang on. Yeah, you only killed 2 things, didn't you? So 1 point for no prisoners puts you at 8.
And then I get D3 for supremacy for the whole 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, you hold 4 objectives.
You don't hold any. Oh, and I think you upgrade to 4 as well. So D3.
For 1 more point, I'll put you at 9. Steal my objective. 4 puts you at 10.
Yep.
And then you didn't get blood and guts. This is not going well. Right, so in the last ditch attempt, I need that Terminator to stay alive and get me Kingslayer and Witch Hunter. The cards should have gone tremendous, but the dice severely betrayed me this game so far, and I drew Scour out of the sky. So the entire turn is basically, these guys have moved over there, these guys are going to stay still, and you know what, I'm going to fire 3 bolt rounds at that,
The flyer.
at the flyer. It's got 2, I need double 6, double 6. Are you going to jink?
I will jink, yeah.
You're jinking. Nothing. Charge. These guys will charge in, needing a 3.
And they're well in.
That gets them in. And there is a chain fist in fact the sergeant will have to go first at strength 5. Sergeant has 3 attacks for charging, 2 hits, strength 5. That's a pen.
5 up. He
No.
dies.
Can't explode because it's AP3.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Wraith Knight. So do you want to stamp on the? Do you want to stamp on the Terminator with your Wraith Knight?
4 attacks base. That's 3 hits so far. Mastercrafted. 3 hits.
Strength D.
There's a 6 there.
There's a 6. Gets him out of combat before anything even happens. Right. So with that is turn 5 over. The Blood Angels got a Terminator squad and a drop pod left. But we're only, what, 2 points behind?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got the 2 Tactical Marines. Score currently, if we include both line breakers, is actually 11-9 to Shaun. I've had some bad cards. I should have gotten a lot of them cards for big rewards.
Bad dice as well.
Yeah. Right, so end of turn 5. Does the game go on to turn 6, Shaun? It doesn't. Ouch. Wow. So, that was the Archangel Orbital Intervention Force with the Terminator, Shaun. What did you think of them?
I think they're powerful. I believe Dice Rolls and Psychic Powers won the game.
I think if Memphis didn't get the Psychic Power off or made that charge,
Yeah.
the game would have been totally different because I'd have scored both them D3 cards.
Yeah. Lack of your Psychic Powers and me obviously getting Fortune off repeatedly on that unit.
Yeah. You got very lucky with the denies as well. I think you denied all 3 powers.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
The once that I had the chance to get it. What did you think of the Scout and Land Raider Redeemer? Even though the Redeemer didn't use its flame storms this game, you saw the devastation from the Battle Predator.
Yeah, I think it's a good weapon, especially against Eldar with its AP3 strength 6. It'll double out a lot of things.
If you consider it's fast, so it can move 6 and still fire 3 weapons, so the assault cannon, the multi-melter, and the flame storm at 1 unit, then power the machine spirit at another unit, is brutal. And I mean, even moving 12, firing 2, and then power the machine spirit, it brings Land Raiders back in the game. Add that if you take the Death Company Strike Force and load it up with Death Company, turn 1 you've got a Land Raider full of Death Company in your opponent's deployment zone with a fast Land Raider.
From playing Blood Angels before and with the new supplement, they're definitely stronger now by quite a bit, I think.
And I didn't even go that cheesy with these, because if you've had a look at the reviews on the rest of the formations, some of them are quite good. It's just a shame the core choices are very, very expensive, which is why I ran the Baal Strike Force. The Terminators losing the +1 initiative on the charge isn't necessarily a bad thing, because the hammers are swinging last anyway. Yes, they're only strength 8 instead of strength 9. I think the claws suffer a lot from losing that extra 1 initiative in strength and the extra attack, because that would have been 20 attacks from them at strength 5.
Could have been a lot better if they came in the turn earlier as well.
A turn earlier would have been devastating, especially when I had them cards. I thought everything was lined up just to go exactly as it was, and I think that one turn swung the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
But the game was enjoyable, I think.
Definitely. Absolutely great seeing the Terminators, even if it did take until turn 3 to get on. When the game came down though, I mean, they tied the units up, didn't they? They tied the Avatar up for a couple of turns with the Hammonators, and the claws sticking with Eldrad, and even, you know, tanking the Wraith Knight a little bit.
Yeah.
For you, what was unit of the game for the Blood Angels?
For the Blood Angels, probably the Baal Predator.
With the Flamestorm cannons?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Coming on and torching the bikes. Yes, it then only got the Rangers, but then it moved forward and took out your Scorpions as well. That's what, nearly triple its points?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think running the Lucifer Strike Force with a Land Raider Redeemer and 3 Flamestorm Baal Predators would be devastating.
Yeah. Do you have 3?
I will have 3.
You will, but not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
MVP for the Eldar, I would say, would be the Avatar.
Definitely.
Because I didn't expect him to do so well.
He kept Eldrad where he was.
Yeah, kept him free.
Otherwise, I could have probably... Well, Terminators couldn't have overran, but I think he might have ran.
Yeah.
Had the Avatar not been there to hold him in place.
Kept him where he was. He killed the 5 Hammonators, and then he destroyed the drop pod as well. He's done way more than I expected. I expected the Wraith Knight as always. To be the MVP, but really impressed with the Avatar, especially for 100 points less.
Yeah, the Avatar's fantastic. I enjoyed it when I played against Mark, and I took him against the Tau, and he just charged down the Tau gun line.
Especially in this game, he was good because you had to come to me. If he's got to go to you, he's not that good because his mobility isn't very good.
And only toughness 6, drown him in bolt of fire or assault cannon fire, and you will take him down eventually. But yeah, that is it for today's game, folks. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the Blood Angel formations. I will try and vary and get a couple of the other formations on as well, given the models that I do have. Please let me know what your thoughts are. I mean, obviously, I detested that one turn where everything went wrong with Mephiston. If he'd made that combat, he'd have gotten me, you know, what was it, Kingslayer, kill 3 units in the assault phase, and if I'd getting the psychic powers off. But that's the way the dice roll, unfortunately. Thanks very much for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.